Project Baltimore is brought to you by the Snyder Law Group.
We have more reaction tonight to the selection of a new Baltimore County School Superintendent. Dr. Darrell Williams, who is currently Associate Superintendent of Montgomery County Schools, has been chosen by the County School Board. He's worked in the Montgomery County school system for the past 25 years.
And I'm excited that he actually not only has the experience, but he's Maryland-based. So as we take on some of the challenges like Kerwin in the upcoming legislative session, he's got that on-the-ground experience that he can bring to this job here in Baltimore County.
Darrell Williams will replace Verlita White, who has been interim superintendent for the past 2 years. Williams will begin his new job in Baltimore County on July 1st. Well, she is comedy royalty, but Rain Pryor is also a mom. And now she's fighting to change the way bullying is handled in Maryland schools.
Project Baltimore's Chris Papps tells us her plan and why she says it's personal.
My dad outside of Hollywood was a dad.
To the rest of the world, Richard Pryor was a comedy legend. To Rain Pryor, he was dad.
He was like, you had to be in at a certain time. We all had to have jobs when we were 13 years old. Like, he was like, you're going to work and you're going to know responsibility and you're going to tell the truth.
There were consequences.
There were always consequences.
Rain did find her own success in Hollywood, most notably her role on the hit show Head of the Class. But when she lost her father in 2005, she moved from LA to Baltimore, where she's now raising her own daughter. Lotus is 11, in 5th grade at Roland Park Elementary Middle. Her mother says she's a good kid.
I'm gonna jump off. Watch out, Mercury, I'm jumping off.
Living a normal life.
I'm famous.
In a normal neighborhood.
In my own world.
I know my neighbors and we talk.
That doesn't happen in LA?
It doesn't really happen, no. Do you need help with your homework or no?
Well, first I just need to read.
Rain has protected her daughter from the pitfalls of celebrity. But 5th grade comes with its own challenges.
They spread rumors about me. It's just kind of like a normal bully you would see in the movies.
She has been intimidated at school. She has been physically harmed at school. She got slapped across the face once. She got a death threat twice.
Rain says her daughter has been targeted so badly, she's had thoughts of suicide.
You can have mean girls. You can have that experience in school. You expect it. It's middle school, but you don't expect it to get that bad.
This mom has contacted the school many times, warned the administration the bullying's getting worse. And in response,
these circles that they call restorative circles.
Restorative circles are like mediation. Students talk about the problems and try to work them out. It's a growing idea in schools, in place of traditional punishment like suspensions. The idea grew under the Obama administration, when data showed students of color were being disproportionately punished. But Rain says this new idea is not working.
What it tells me is we're afraid to have consequences for students, and what we're saying is African-American boys and girls are incapable of these consequences because of their disparities, of where they've grown up, economic, social, whatever it is that they're living in. We're saying they're incapable of having consequences because of ... And to me, that's like reverse racism.
Rain is now working with other parents to change how schools handle bullying. She's drafted a proposal to implement a zero-tolerance policy. It would hold schools accountable if they don't document and report all incidents of bullying and harassment. Schools would have trained staff on hand, mental health supports, and a week of bullying education. She has sent emails to Baltimore City Schools, City Council, the mayor. So far, she's heard nothing back.
The schools don't want to be accountable because they don't want to look bad. And I'm like, but you're doing a disservice to our kids by not addressing this.
But North Avenue told Project Baltimore they are addressing it. City Schools told us in a statement it emphasizes social and emotional learning and restorative practices, is reviewing its code of conduct, and plans to put a social worker in every school by next year.
I'm supposed to protect her. I promised her school's going to be safe and school's going to be good, and I feel like I've gone back on my word.
I'm happy that she's trying to help, and I'm very curious if it'll actually change something.
Well, Rain Pryor reached out to Project Baltimore with a problem in her child's school. And we want to hear from you.
Do you have a story you want to share? Call our hotline or send us an email. Go to foxbaltimore.com to follow our project.